All right, hey, welcome everybody. This is the JT Show, episode 2. How did we even get this far? No, it's more like, I can't believe this guy's still attempting to be funny. Um, we're doing a strict 15 minutes, engage the audience. We'll kind of see what the levels are of, you know, how much you want me to lengthen, shorten. We're trying to make this show work. Anywho, just it's been a very cold weekend, and when you wake up in the morning, it's like 44 degrees out. But what I love about technology, and this is why we're living in the greatest era that you can live in today, I can just get my phone and then just be like, okay, hit the snooze button. All right, turn on the heat. Because I don't really have a house coat. I know people call it a robe, but it is also a house coat. And I had to throw on a hoodie and sweatpants, and sometimes that's really hard to do. So now I just log on the handy dandy. You can read it. It's Stark Industries, because I'm a nerd. Oh yeah, give you a little tour of my pop collection. I've got all the Cupheads still in the box. I don't know if they're worth it. I got some, Naruto, Sasuke, Nine-Tailed Fox, Kakashi, the Hulkbuster. You got Groot, Thor, Black Panther, Gold Captain America, and Star-Lord. You got Invader Zim riding a pig with Gurr, Spyro, his fairy, Aqua Crash Bandicoot. Hanging out in the back, we got Mulan, Mushu, and the Cricket. We've got one of Saruman's guys right here. We got some more anime in the back from Attack on Titan. The Chick, haven't watched seasons 2 or 3. I'm way behind. We got Bob Ross, Deadpool. He's behind Yugi. Of course, I'm Yugi. Oh, by the way, we got Spike. Been crushing some Cowboy Bebop. Black Power Ranger with the white Tiger Zord. I mean, come on. Down here we got some Dragon Ball Z, Dead Yamcha. Almost one of my favorites. Vegeta with the scanner. I'm going the wrong way. I'm glad I didn't do weather. In the clouds. No, other screen. And, I would just be all over the place. So you got Gohan, Master Roshi, Piccolo. But I mean, like, if you're gonna throw two Gokus, two Super Saiyan Gokus, and both androids, and Vegeta, and Master Roshi, and Piccolo, you gotta throw All Might, dude, because All Might would be loving some smashing with Goku. And then on the bottom, from left to right, you got Bob Ross again, because let's paint some happy trees. I'm gonna do that in a video. Let's see, Weird Al, Timon and Pumbaa at the luau in the back. Very back, you got Ice King. Then you got Garnett from Steven Universe, and then Aaron Rodgers and Clay Matthews. And then I always be cruising downtown with Kylo Ren, and then I really want to get to the SpongeBob one, but I'm going to Cali. Yeah, hey, we're going to California. I'm gonna do a parody video. Hopefully it's pretty funny. This is Cora. She's one of my puppers. She loves attention. No. Okay. This is probably the best part was when the dog came. But get you some carrots later. Dogs love carrots. Let's review some I like to call it the Twitterverse. I have loads of things that I can talk to. A new Ghost Adventures tonight. I will be watching that at some point. LSU beat Florida Gators. I'm not a fan of the SEC. Let's see. Kentucky scored a cool touchdown. I know this is pretty lame. one of the angriest Don Brown faces I've ever captured. That'll be a good read. And the last thing that we can talk about. See, I didn't come prepared for topics. I just wanted to knock out a 15-minute one because I haven't posted any content all week. Oh, yeah. So here's why we're excited this week. Things to look forward to. Green Bay Packers, Monday Night Football versus the Lions. I cannot wait to not get to watch that because I have to go to work. Tomorrow's my Sunday fun day with my buddy Turtle. Bow, 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 bow. And he's going to come over. We're going to play some Switch. I got it charging right now. And then we're going to go see Joker. So no spoilers yet. Probably when it gets released on DVD, that's when I'll maybe be like, hey, let's talk about the Joker movie. But I don't want any spoilers because nobody likes spoilers. And then besides that, I'm going to be playing Apex all night, some Rocket League with Real Fake Gary, maybe some Heist. I don't call it Black Ops 4 because I don't play anything else but Heist. Because Heist is just the only game that I can actually get kills at, and then sometimes I suck at it. I'm not like really good at games, but I'm not like bad either. If I played as much as I did when I was 18, which was like 10 hours a night minimum, and then weekends double time, I can get top 100, top 50 in the world in Hardcore Search and Destroy. But I don't have that time anymore. Full-time job. I got a mortgage. And then also I'm starting to press to get out more into the open mic world. I'm hoping to do some stand-up in Cali, and if I do, I'll have my assistant. He's an assistant to the regional manager, but I'll have him record it, and then he's going to be like my chief of everything. He'll be the one on the tour bus with me. He'll be like, yeah, like we got to go here, here, here. He's just going to be the dude. He's going to be not so much a turtle, but more like an E, Entourage. Great show if you haven't watched it. Cowboy Bebop, we touched on it the first episode of the JT Show. And I'm 18, 19, 20. I'm in that episode range. Some fantastic episodes. One comes to mind is the I'm gonna have to Google it because I'm a scrub. He's the French name guy in Cowboy Bebop. He looks like Bomberman and his Mad Parrot. He looks like the bomber guy from Metal Gear Solid. Mad Pierre. Okay. So, anywho, that's one of like the best episodes. And it's crazy how it ends. I want to show you a picture of what this guy looks like because he looks terrifying. Oh, I guess that was Mark Hamill. Wow. Kudos to you, Mark Hamill. You're probably like one of those most talented voice you're one of the most talented people probably on this earth. You're like pretty underrated in my books. You're the best Joker. Period. Hands down. Like Heath Ledger was great, but Mark Hamill, man. His laugh. I mean, like, man, that's throwing a lot of shade on Heath Ledger, and he deserves a lot of credit. But man, there's just something about Mark Hamill. But anyway, he looks like this. And he's got like crazy gene stuff going on with his body, and he's jumping like, hundreds of feet in the air, and he's just like the best assassin ever. And of course, my boy Spike over here, he's got to take care of him, because if he doesn't take care of him, then he's going to kill everybody on the crew of the ship. So, fantastic fight, fantastic scenery. It's like Cowboy Bebop was kind of ahead of its time because it covers issues that people are still uncomfortable with today. but in a like respectful manner. So, I mean, it's definitely worth a watch in my book. All right, we've hit the 10-minute mark. Um, let's call this Tinker Time. You can comment if my lineup's trash. Tomorrow I'm starting Russell Wilson, Juju, Sanu, Ezekiel Elliott, Kendall Drake, Jimmy Graham, Melvin Gordon, Stephon Diggs, Matt Bryant, and Pittsburgh defense. I'm benching San Francisco defense. Defense, wow. Defense, I have Williams on the bench, who's questionable with no game this week. Sammy Watkins, I will not start because he literally got one pass and then he was done for. Tom Brady's already played with 25 points, and Aguilar will also sit on my bench. So that's in like the league that you want to win. That's in the NFFLFS league, which is like I have this poster downstairs. That was kind of the first year, and now we have a traveling trophy. The league-ish kind of getting there with the shenanigans. Excuse me, that was disgusting. But we're gonna draw up we're gonna get like a notarized contract for the winner. And like, hey, if you damage this or break it or don't give it back, you're liable to pay back the cost of the trophy, plus the shipping and the court case, if whatever. Because I mean, our league dues are just to update trophy, which is paid for by the company, and then to ship it back and forth. And then the remainder money, it's not like we might start playing for a pot, but then like one year someone's like, oh man, I can't afford it. I have 5 kids now, and you're like, I don't have 5 kids. I can pick up my stuff and just leave tomorrow. I mean, he could too, but like people can find everybody on Facebook no matter what. Like back in the day, you could just like travel 15 minutes down the road and start a brand new life. And, we haven't seen Carl in 77 years. And then now it's like the guy, he like lives in Maine and now he lives in Southern California. In like 3 weeks, his ex-wife is like knocking at his door like, sign this divorce paperwork, you scumbag. Like, I want child support. Like, everyone's on the grid. And especially when you don't, like play with, oh, do I want them to know my location? Like tomorrow's this Bell Tire sale, and I was like, hey, in your area, Bell Tire would like to know where you're from, and I'm like, man, no, I don't need you throwing nails in the street, so I run over them and have to get new tires. My tires, oh, Notre Dame lost. My tires are getting pretty bad, so that's gonna be a lot of money out for tires and brakes. And then I hit 100,000 miles here in probably a half year, so gotta drain all the fluids in the car. I mean, the old truck's getting up there, but she's my ride or die until like that little angry girl about the economy comes over and she's like, oh, well, at least it's flex fuel. You didn't steal my childhood. But no, I mean, Teslas are really cool. I just don't make $500,000 a year to be able to afford any vehicle like that. But I really would get a Tesla. Like, if I ever like, oh hey, cashed my first $1 million. If I ever Jim Carreyed it, where I wrote myself $1 million check and finally cashed it, because man, that's inspirational. I would just go to a Tesla dealership, which I'm assuming Elon Musk just flies one out on a spaceship to you, and I would be like, yeah, I want the black one, and I want to see it dance with Christmas music. And now I'm gonna get good at chess because I'm just gonna show up to work 4 hours early and be like, all right, time to play this master chess bot on the Tesla, because I mean, it's the coolest car around, and no gas, and they're making it last longer and longer. And I don't even want like one of the sport ones would be cool, but I just want one of like the mom band looking ones because I think they're the Model X's. I just really like Teslas. I think I'm gonna rent one out for like a day, and you can drive it up to 75 miles. So I think that'll be definitely something that I'll probably be like, oh, hey, look at, I'm locking at a Tesla. But I might do that in Cali, actually. My vlog parody is gonna be how to be David Dobrik. So that's coming at you live, and we're about to hit. Unacceptable! the timer for the 15 minutes. I'm signing out. Episode 2 to the JT Show. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. Twitter, Venmo, JT at Jville. Deuces.